fans, tonight we are here and back in action with the OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Butt Kicker Unlimited Truck Series. Round number 8 of Season 16, the OP IRSS 250 here at the iRacing Superspeedway, sponsored by Shane Warde. Presented to y'all by MaxspeedTV, myself, Joshua Medlock. Steven is here. He has stepped away. He will be right back. Yeah, the only time, folks, they will be coming here at IRSS this season. And I kept it straight up to Brendan out there. Carnage. This track is 3 miles long. There is banking all the way around the track, 10 degrees on the straight, the front and back stretch, and the turns are more than 30 degrees. I don't know the exact number, but I do know it's more than 30. I do know that. So I do expect some carnage here tonight because, I mean, these guys are going to be reaching speeds of we're on Logan right now, and I'm seeing a 210 miles an hour. I've already seen some drivers reach up to, 215, 216. So these guys are going to be pushing some speeds out here tonight. Now, it is only 84 laps. They don't do stages here on Saturday nights, and thank God, because if they did, and they did throw a yellow, I think we'd be here all night. But this should be a very, interesting race. As Daniel Parent out there in chat said, it should be very interesting. So we'll kind of see how it all plays out here tonight. But 105-degree track temp, that does not make it any easier. 84 laps, like I said, 252 miles, unlimited tires. Now, they are at the max of 45% fuel that they will run. Now, I know they can do 100%, but 45% is the max for these guys. Somewhere in the ballpark of 40 to 45. They're doing 45 here tonight, so somewhere in the 10 to 15 lap range is where we're going to see pit stops. Hopefully green flag pit stops to get some separation between everybody here tonight. So, should see them start coming out somewhere into that neighborhood. Now, pit road is slow rather for this track, 65 miles an hour with a pace of 90. We do have a Christian out there in chat. Why did you delete that message there? Yes, Christian, I do believe they are. I think he was just asking if they were taking drivers. I wasn't bashing anybody. What I gathered. Unless you see something else I don't. But I do believe they're still taking drivers. But anyway, we've got about 5 minutes left here. Now, Logan York did grab his second win of the season last week. We were unable to get into the lobby to broadcast that race. That was at Daytona 08. That race was sponsored by Mark Mann, so a big shout out to Mark Mann again for that. But Logan picked up the win there. Chase Greer in second and Zente in third. Now, they did have 11 cautions for 27 laps. It did go 103 laps total, so they did have green-white checkers in there. Sebastian Marin led the most with 33 laps, with 20 drivers, though, in total, leading 1 or more laps. Now, of course, coming into tonight, though, we do have our point standings, and we will, of course, take a look at those here in just a little bit. But actually, we'll go ahead and do that now because Steven is still not back yet. So we will go ahead and look at that right here at the present time. Mark Mann at 264 leading the way here in the point standings. Rick Seabrand's in second at 2:30, 34 behind the leader. Anthony English in third at 2:29, and he is 35 behind the leader and 1 behind Rick. And by the way, happy birthday to Anthony. Today is his birthday, so everybody in chat, wish Anthony a happy birthday. I know he is going to try to get the win out here tonight for his birthday, and that'd be a good birthday present if he could do that. James Merritt in fourth at 2:19, 45 behind the leader and 10 behind Anthony. Nicholas Wing in fifth at 2:17, 47 behind the leader and 2 behind James. Stephen Miles at sixth at 2:15, 49 behind the leader and 2 behind Nicholas. Andrew Zonto in seventh at 2:13, 51 behind the leader and 2 behind Stephen. Rick Sanchez in eighth at 2:09, 55 behind the leader and 4 behind Zonto. Vicente Guerrero in ninth at 2:06, 58 behind the leader and 3 behind Rick. And Casey Pfeiffer in 10th at 2:01, 63 behind the leader and 5 behind Vicente. Bubba Winningham in 11th at 195, 69 behind the leader and 6 behind Casey. Gabe Butler in 12th at 189, 75 behind the leader and 6 behind Bubba. Peter DeBorge in 13th at 188, 76 behind the leader and 1 behind Gabe. Dustin Lux in 14th at 186, 78 behind the leader and 2 behind Peter. Stephen Luttrell in 15th at 152, 112 behind the leader and 34 behind Dustin. Andy Bergante in 16th at 151, 113 behind the leader and 1 behind Steven. Then a three-way tie for 17th between Adam Kilday, Steve Rada, and Dana Shepard. All three of these gentlemen at 144, 120 behind the leader, and all three of them 7 behind Andy. And Logan York going to round out the top 20 and 20th at 139, 125 behind the leader, and 5 behind Shepard, Rada, and Kilday. And we do have the playoff picture, of course, updated as well. Posted on screen now. Seabrands, English, DeBorge, and York, all with wins. So that is the way we're setting right now, of course. This is after, we're on race 8 now, so this is after race 7. Now, winning in must be in the top 24. Of course, they have the tiebreakers there, wins, top 5s, top 10s, poles, laps led, etc., etc. It goes on and on and on. We won't get all into that because usually we don't have to worry about it, so we'll just keep it the way it is and kind of go from there. But that is our point standings coming into tonight, and we're going to go ahead, I guess, folks, and step aside, play the national anthem provided by Madison Rising. So hang tight, folks. Qualifying here at IRSS will be underway when we come back.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran last, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land under the frame, in the home of the brave?
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we are back. Qualifying underway. They only get one lap. That is it. Do believe. Like right now, times are rolling in. Peter DeBorgia, Andy Brigante. Right now, Peter up at the top spot. Andy there in second. Anthony English, Vicente, Lynn McNeese, Casey Pfeiffer, Douglas Johnson, Logan York, Santo, Joey Beck, Dana Shepard, Zach Fritch, all out here on the racetrack. Bubba just got done with his lap. He is done. Andy Brigante up into second. Let's see here. Thomas Log. Whoa, what a lap by Vicente. Wow. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Marley. Oh, man. Should be interesting for sure. I'm still kind of waiting on Steven here to get kind of rolling in here. He had to step away. Must have been a major step away because he's not back yet. Right now, we're waiting on Anthony to get done with his lap. Looks like Wing setting at the exit of pit road. Lynn McNeese on his first lap. Now, looks like that might be about all that's going to put in a lap here. Coming down to the final 35 seconds. And there's Steven. He is back with us here tonight.
Yeah, I had to take a phone call. Sorry about that.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. All right, Peter DeBorgia looks like is gonna hold on to the top spot. Now the question is Peter DeBorgia in Discord?
Yep, Team 6.
Team 6. Okay, didn't go down far enough. All right, let's go ahead and get him down here real quick because it looks like Peter is going to grab the pole out here tonight. Peter, got a copy there, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man, we're grabbing the pole out here tonight at IRSS. The one and only time you guys come here this season. Man, talk about it. Speeds at 210, 215 miles an hour. It's not going to take but a split second for something to happen. How do you survive?
I used to, I've always loved this track, but I used to hate this track just from a competition standpoint. Now that I've been racing for so long, it's like none of this really competition is that important. Whatever, you're going to lose 98% of the races you enter anyway. So, just coming out here to have fun. And, yeah, it's survive, right? Usually it's survive at the back, but the cars are going so fast, you kind of can't react in time to most of the crashes. So I figure why not start out front, I guess.
Yeah, well, why not? You know, get the clean air. Of course, here, clean air really don't matter. I mean, one slight mistake by anybody, and somebody's going lid for lid here. So, you know, just awesome job out here grabbing the pole, man. Of course, starting up front's always a good thing. Whether it works out, that's a totally different story.
Yeah, we shall see, man.
Yeah. All righty, buddy. We're good luck down there. Congratulations on pole, man.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, I sent him down there to Team 2, but I'm actually going to drag him down to Team 6, right where he was at. So, and he can move himself if he wants. All right. Let's see here. He hasn't gridded yet. All right, let's get off of that. Let's get down here to our qualifying grid here. Peter DeBorgia starting up top here tonight. Vicente Guerrero there in second. Andy Brigante third. Anthony English fourth. James Mayer fifth. Joey Beck sixth. Dustin Loxton seventh. Logan York in eighth. Zach Fritch in ninth. And Dana Shepard 10th. Don Toad 11th. Casey Pfeiffer 12th. Paul Bojanek and 13th. Bubba Winningham 14th. Lee McNeese 15th. Mike Edgerton 16th. Thomas Lockwood 17th. Alex Green 18th. Stephen Miles 19th. Brian Wayne 20th. Kevin Freeze 21st. Rick Seabrands 22nd. Gabe Butler 23rd. Sean Stevens 24th. Shane Posey 25th. Nicholas Wing 26th. Mark Man 27th. EJ DeBoer 28th. Rick Sanchez 29th. And Andrew Schroeder in 30th. And Douglas R. Johnson will round out our 31 truck field here tonight. Well, Steven, IRSS, man, this track is something else.
Yeah, this is actually a fun track to drive. You just got to watch out for a couple spots. You know, coming into turns 1 and 2 can get a little rough. Coming out of 2, I think, is a pretty bad spot. But 3 and 4, it seems like it's not so bad. But yeah, fast speeds, especially with these trucks, they draft pretty well. So just got to watch out pushing into the corners.
Yeah. And it don't take long at a big track like this when you're, you know, neck and neck, bumper to bumper, you know, nose to tail. You're right up there. It won't take long for these cars or these trucks to heat up. So they've really got to watch that temp too.
Yeah, I mean, well, any of the cars, you know, Xfinity is probably the worst.
The world's worst at it, yeah.
Yeah, but you know, we have seen these truck engines pop too. So yeah, they just got to keep an eye on their gauges and. Well, I didn't even see what their fuel was.
About 10 to 15 laps, I would say, 45%. They are running their max. The pace car's off the way for the first time, though. Here we go into the restart start zone. Chevy Land Green is out. Bucket boogity, folks. We're racing here tonight already. That didn't take long.
It didn't.
Man. All right.
See, we got several people out in chat already.
Yeah, Marley Good, Brendan Kennedy, Christian Tinkler was just asking a question, and he got his message deleted by Brendan, and there was no calling that, but I answered the question, and of course, your nephew's out there.
Yeah, he said he was out in West Virginia, so...
North Carolina.
Oh, he's in North Carolina now. Yeah, he sent me a message the other day. Ooh, we got truck up high.
Ooh.
Who is that? That is the Nationwide truck. I don't know who that is. I got even a Nationwide truck.
Let's see here. Getting single file, probably a good thing. Western Auto, I see Lynn McNeese. Oh, Casey Pfeiffer blanket out. We was just talking about him earlier. Look, the Nationwide is up top. Or that Nationwide is on your side, I guess. Yep,
Western Auto. That's
Lynn McNeese. Oh, we got our first yellow.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Oh, and it's Alex Green. This is the bad thing about, this happened back toward the back here. Around see here, that was the 051 of Brian Wang and Mike Edgerton getting together here, starting things off, and that kind of set the stage for everything else. Oh, right up into Alex Green here, and that's what sent Alex up into the wall. Thomas Lockwood going to get a piece of it already, man. Well, unfortunately, we're going to already see some fast repairs being used. Now, they only get one, so it looks like Alex Green either towed it or he took it behind the wall. 1 lap, 2 laps into the race. Looks like he took it behind the wall, Steven.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too, I think. Yep.
Yep.
Some guys just don't like this track. I mean, it's... Not saying that's the case, but...
Well, come out here, pull 1 lap, And I don't know if you get any points for start parking it, but if you did, then Alex would receive the points for 31st place. Because he did start, and he did pull a lap, but he looks like he did take it behind the wall. Now everybody's coming down pit road already, and trying to keep the fuel topped off here. Now, like I said, 45% fuel. I would think 10 to 15 laps would be about a good number, seeing as it's 3 miles long.
It's been a while since I've raced the iRacing Superspeedway, so I couldn't be 100% certain on that either.
Yeah, I'm not
Gosh.
sure either. Wag's out there saying, "I'll take you behind the wall." Wow.
Take him to the woodshed.
Made him like a redheaded stepchild.
Beat him like a rented mule.
Oh. I don't know how tall you are, Matt. Matt, but they always say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So, you know. Old Matt Wagner out there. He must be bored.
He must be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yep. Lockwood still on pit road, as well as Edgerton. Gabe Butler, I don't believe, come down pit road. If he did, he missed his box. Yeah, he's coming down now. He did come down, but I think he missed his box. Had to go all the way back around, and he's coming down now, and we've got some more also coming down behind him. Gonna go ahead and re-top off on the fuel here. Casey Pfeiffer being one of them, it looks like. Am I right? Oh. There's Gabe. James Mayer, Vicente, Nicholas, Brian, Bubba, Douglas. Boy, a lot more than what I thought. Golly.
SpaceX just launched to the moon.
I thought they launched yesterday. They launched somewhere, but I don't know if they launched to the moon or not. Yeah, Alex Green took it behind the wall. Ginger, you missed one yellow so far. We're actually just getting started. 2 missions. Oh, okay. They had one yesterday and one today. Oh, okay. I'm just getting started, so still got a long way to go. And Casey's gonna have to get that blinking under control. We've already seen that during practice. And you're on a track like this close together, and you're blinking like that. Usually don't end up pretty. How many yellows? Oh, golly. Got our first one. Let's see here. How many you thinking, Steven? I think we're going to have at least 10. At least. Ollie's saying 8. Bags is saying 11.
Over 11.
Over 11. All right, here we go. Chevy Land Green back out once again. If they can get some green flag pit stops in here, Steven, that'll spread out the field. And, you know, we won't have a lot of hiccups. And, well, Casey, man, you're going to have to get that. You're going to have to watch that there, buddy. Yeah, still blinking out. Shane Posey right behind him. That is not good.
No.
The Baker's dozen. 13. Yes, I know what a baker's dozen is. A lot of people don't, which is interesting. Man, look at them screaming down a turn. Golly.
208 mile an hour.
Yeah.
I see 211, 212.
213 for Andrew.
213.
Probably he'll hit 213 going in. No, he didn't hit it, but that, oh, well, Andy Brigante did, though. Oh, he's going around. Here we go. Another yellow. This is going to be a little big one here. A couple of drivers going to get involved in this one. Oh, man.
Pole sitter Peter was involved.
Oh, no. Well, he did talk to Medlock, so, you know. Just saying. Just saying. Looks like maybe Andy got a little wiggly here coming up on the 06. And, oh, maybe some net code there between him and the
It was all
7.
net code.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too from that bit of a distance. I have to get a closer angle at this because that was a little rough. Yeah, Andy did not even touch the 06. He come up and then right there, yeah, just, yep, 7. That was Joey Beck. Right, just net code right up into the 43, the 27. Oh, wow, the 40. Glitching through the 27. James Mayer, John Stevens, Gabe Butler. I don't know how Paul Bojanek got through that, but he did. He was in and out, literally in and out. He's in the in and out car, so, or in and out truck. So, man, already, golly, yeah, Peter, man. Oh, got a couple more drivers going to be using some fast repairs here tonight. Early on, only on lap 8. Well, I kind of expected it, you know. Wags. Bring out the record.
Trying to take care of something here, Josh. I'll be back in just a second.
That's fine. That's fine. We're under yellow. So, be aight. So, I thought Zonto was going to stay out, but nope. He decided he's going to come back, going to come down pit road. Joey Beck, Dana Shepard, Casey Pfeiffer, Shane Posey, Stephen Miles. Oh, Stephen. Gabe. Oh, we got some black flags. Peter DeBorgia, Sean Steve. Okay, now they're getting cleared. Okay. So they're getting cleared by the admins. I don't know what in the world happened there, but yeah, we had a lot of drivers getting hit with black flags. Now, I do want to go ahead and get, if I can, Logan York up here at some point. Looks like Logan did pit. So let me see here if I can find Logan York here, because we need to talk to Logan. Don't know if he is in. Don't see him in Discord. No. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to bring up Logan here and have a chit chat with him. Santo is leading the way here. Yeah, I would, anyone experiencing, no, actually, you know, I grew up, I live in Arkansas, Ginger, so, you know, we do get snow down here on occasions.
Getting more ice than snow.
But we get more ice than snow. So, you know, not really. Now, you probably would want to talk to the people down there in far southern Louisiana. Because they hardly ever see it, if ever. Probably all melted by now, though, but We usually get ice. Game 6, I just looked. Well, I'll have to get you in a minute because we're now fixed to come back green. So I don't want to drag you up here just yet. I just looked at Team 6 and you was not there. So you fired. Ooh, Casey blinking again, man. Lap number 10, coming to lap 11.
I'm gonna have to go, Josh. I got some stuff to take care of.
Okay, bud.
Didn't really want to. Just so everybody knows, I lost my uncle night before last, and trying to deal with some stuff there. So, sorry about that, and I'll get with you later.
That's fine, Steven. I told you you didn't have to show up. So I fully understand. But yeah, everybody keep Steven and the family in your prayers, please. But Steven, go handle your business, man. Do what you got to do, and we'll talk later.
All right, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Well, while Steven takes care of all that, we're gonna go ahead and get back down to it here. Green, Chevrolet Green back out. Whoa! Lot of black flags. Brigante, Borgia, Lockwood, Shepherd, all with the black flag. Those might be cleared. I don't know. We will see if they clear them or not. It doesn't look like they're going to be cleared anytime soon. Zonto, Pfeiffer, still side by side. Pfeiffer on the high line with the 83 of Shane Posey. 3 wide. Oh, buddy. Oh, Casey moving up. Wow. And you see Kevin Freeze going right up the gut. 4 wide. Oh, Casey blinking out again. Never good. And it looks like Kevin gonna lead his first lap here tonight. Still a long way to go. Yep, sorry about that, Christian. I don't know why Brendan did that. I've already, that he shouldn't have deleted your comment or timed you out for asking a question. I didn't see no bashing or anything there, so. They have to retrain some mods here, but I do believe they are. I do believe they are still accepting drivers. You have to, like I said, get with Anthony, get with the admins, get with the league, and find out. But coming out of turn number 2, Rick Seabrands led a lap, went onto the apron. Now he's going to try and fight to get back up there onto the racing surface. Gonna have to be careful, and he does. Goes right up in front of Gabe Butler. Going up front here, though, Kevin Freeze, Dustin Logston up there in the front spot now. He is looking to lead his first lap here tonight. Shane Posey right behind him. Shane started back in 25th. Dustin started in 7th. Vicente started up in 2nd. Running in 2nd. And 2nd, 3rd. He's on the outside here. Yeah, I would too, Bender. I totally agree. Yep. I want a 3-day timeout with Peg. Right now, we've got some side-by-side up front, some movement, some wiggling, some jiggling, some bobbing. And then we've got single file. Now, just because they're single file does not mean anything. I mean, these guys are running over 210 miles an hour. All it takes is a hiccup. 217 miles an hour for Dustin Loxton. 220. Just seen Logan York hit 220 miles an hour. Rick Sanchez falling back, not liking what he's seeing up toward the front. Well, they are coming up on, I believe, Dana Shepard here, who is on the lead lap. However, he will be going a lap down here momentarily. Yeah, right there. Yeah, very quickly. Now they go single file. Did you get back here around Sean Stevens, Gabe Butler? Got some side-by-side going on back here. Mark Mann, Andrew Schroeder. This is kind of mid-pack. Birthday boy, or birthday man, or whatever you want to call him. The 44 of Anthony English right there. Yep. Today's his birthday. So, you know, happy birthday to Anthony. James Mayer right behind him. Bergante, McNeese, Sanchez. Bye-bye. And Douglas R. Johnson working together back here. Dana Shepard, Mike Edgerton. And I totally forgot to put Mike's. Was it Mike's? I think it was Mike's. Or was it Rick? Sanchez. I forgot to put Sanchez's image in here. I thought I had it in there, but I guess I don't. Rooting on Logan. Oh, we got Joey Beck. One relatively slow, 170, 180 miles an hour. Something just happened to our pole setter, Peter DeBorgia, up hard into the wall. Quick rewind. It looks like, oh, he comes down, gets loose, goes right back up hard into the outside wall. Heavy right side damage. That is not how you take care of the truck. However, it's iRacing Superspeedway, so Peter knows that it was it's just a matter of when it's going to happen, not if it's going to happen. Of course, if they could stay single file, then they could run down some of these laps here. Oh, Casey blinking out again. He's going to have to keep an eye on that. I cannot stay on him. Logan York right up ahead of EJ DeBoer, Rick Seabrands, and Casey, Sean, Gabe Butler, Mark Mann, side by side back here. That is James Mayer, Rick Sanchez. They have had enough. They are trying to get up toward the front here, working the outside line. I think they're going to need more trucks than just two of them, though. Anthony English doing a little bit of blinking out there, but looks like James Mayer and Rick Sanchez going to find a hole back down at the bottom. Going back up toward the front, though. Everybody now has been out here about 9-10 laps here, folks. So we are within that window now for pit stop. We do have it at about 10 to 15 laps. Probably closer to the 12-lap mark, but we put it at 10 to 15 just to make everybody guess on when they're going to hit. They are, of course, 10, 11 laps. So they are, of course, like I said, within the window to come down pit road for potential green flag pit stop. Now, how many come down at one time? That's a question in itself. Gonna see, 7, 10 drivers come down. We're gonna see, everybody come down. We are gonna have some takers this time by. This is gonna separate some drivers out here. Vicente, Rick, Sean, Andrew Schroeder all down pit road. Looks like we've got another group. Oh, we got a mistake on pit road coming down back here. Oh, no. The Joey back. Oh, looks like these guys were coming down and then something happened to Joey. Looks like right there. Oh, man, he became a helicopter. Oh, and then blew an engine as well after he hit the wall. Unfortunately, having to tow. That's going to cost him some time. And here comes a big group down pit road. More mistakes down pit road. Santo, Freeze, Wang, Fritch, Miles, Wing, York, Pfeiffer, Sanchez, Mayer, DeVore, Posey, Bojanic, Brigante, and McNeese all down pit road. That is going to leave Mark Mann, Anthony English, Gabe Butler, and Dustin Lugston. The last ones that will need to come down pit road here. I imagine they'll be coming down here this time. Yeah, here they come. Wow. Man, English, Butler, Logston, all down pit road. Wayne just coming off of pit road with Freeze, Zonto, Fritch, Wing, and Miles. Wayne would be the leader if he can get back around. But they're not even fully up to speed yet. They're only at about 200 miles an hour, still trying to pick up speed. Gabe Butler, Mark Mann, they are coming back out now. Well, Gabe Butler, though, well, he was leading, I should say. Wayne is officially going to take over the lead with Freeze, Zonto, Fritch, and Wing, as well as Miles, the top 6. Butler, then Mann, then English. Then you've got Logston, Guerrero. Logston kind of between English and Guerrero here, but you got Guerrero, York, DeBoer, Bear, Posey, Sanchez, Pfeiffer, Stevens, Bergante, Thebrans, and Schroeder. Then McNeese. And who is that with Lynn? That is the 38 of Thomas Lockwood with him. All right, 60 laps to go. Still a lot of laps at this 3-mile track. They're going to have to pit about every 11, 12 laps. So next round of pit stops will probably be around lap 34-ish, somewhere around in there. '34-ish, 35-ish. lot of side by side now happening up front, though. I'm gonna do some figure. Alright, so I kind of did it, you know, just basing it off of about 12 laps. So about 34, 35 is where we should see another round of pit stops, and then about 47, 48, and then about 60, 61. And somewhere around the 73, 74, 75 mark. So that kind of breaks it down for everybody on pit stops here. Dylan out there saying 13. Well, we've got 2 right now, and I mean, it's been, you know, fairly tame per se. Logan York up front. Logan, of course, winning last week. He's already got 2 wins of the season. Always looking to pick up another win. Oh, we got somebody sliding down pit road here. That would be Mike Edgerton. I don't know if he got pushed down or slid down. Oh, he got loose and slid down. That's what happened. All right, he just decided to come on down pit road. Why not? So now, you know, everybody's going to be on different strategies, so it's not going to be the exact number, but that just kind of gives everybody, looks like Eric W. out there going to say about 7. Okay, I said, I think I said 10. But right now, we are a far cry from that, which is the good thing. I don't want to be sitting here all night. Logan has got a lap led, so he will be picking up a bonus point for leading a lap. Looks like he's going to fall back, try to find a spot down there at the bottom, and he'll do just that. Fente, Shane Posey. Both of these gentlemen up front here both have got a lap or 2 led. Looks like Vicente's got 4, Shane's got 1. So these 2 drivers, of course, going to pick up the bonus points for leading a lap. Of course, the most important lap, that final lap, after the white flag, coming around, crossing the stripe, checker flag, up in the lead, win the race. That is the most important lap. Christian saying 5, so pretty good number there. Taking it low, but also being realistic. I like that. I like when people in chat be more realistic than be, you know, goofballs like Dylan out there saying 13. Of course, I know Dylan. But we've seen. Oh no! Here we go. We're gonna have a yellow. Oh, buddy. Boy, this is gonna be a big one too. And as we was just talking about it, it looks like, wow, Shane Posey in the 83 here. Not entirely sure what happened to Shane, but coming out of turn, what is this? Turn 2, I believe. Yeah, right up into the wall, right down into... That is Paul Bojanek, and Paul goes right down into Dustin, and unfortunately, we see Paul go for a ride, then Dustin's going to go for a ride here too. Well, I'm trying to get on Dustin. There he is. Dustin's going to catch some air, and Zach Fritch is going to get a piece of it. We've got more drivers also kind of locking it down here. Looks like for the most part, though, everybody did get around that. It does look like Paul Bojanek, though, has taken his truck behind the wall. He's done. Well, there's the third yellow of the evening. All right, now we can go ahead and get Logan down here, because that's who we was going to talk to before, because he did, like I said, pick up a second win last week. Come on. Derek. Derek, how you doing? All right, well, Logan and company's coming down, so we'll get Logan up here in just a second. I do know where he is at this time, so. Yeah, Eric, you're right on that one. Yeah, they do that. I know iRacing has been trying to get the caution laps quicker. That way they're not having to, do, 2, 3, 4 caution laps before they go back yellow. That would be left up to the admins on extended the yellow. I do know they've been, every update have been trying to get that, quicker, but you can only be so quick at it. All right, well, let's see here if we can get Logan up here with us real quick. Logan York, buddy, got a copy?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, man, well, I wanted to get you up here. I wanted to get you up here before the race, but that didn't happen. But you picked up your second win last week. Going for your third here tonight. But, man, this track, iRacing Superspeedway, dude, it's huge. It's, you can go 3, 4, 5 wide here. How you feeling out here tonight? And, how you feeling after the win last week, buddy?
Yeah, last week was a pretty good race. I'm not a huge fan of the bumpy Daytona track, but somehow it happens to be my best one in OP, because that's where I have most of my wins. Which I would rather win on a track I actually like, but I'll take any win I can get. And this race, yeah, it's pretty crazy. Most runs that are received in this are way too fast for you to go up in front of. So you kind of just have to let them by, and it's just back and forth run game.
Yeah.
And any little contact with the wall at these speeds just completely destroys your truck. So just gotta try to keep it as safe as I possibly can.
Yeah, and you've got to really be careful. Don't want to use the fast repair up if you don't have to, but you got it just in case. Let's hope you don't have to do that. You do got a fan out there in chat, Christian Tinkler, rooting you on out here tonight, saying long time no see. So, but I wanted to get you up here, talk to you about last week and tonight, man. We still got a ways to go out here, so good luck down there. Try your best, man. Take a lap by lap, one truck at a time. Just be careful, buddy. Good luck.
Appreciate it. I'll try to stay alive.
Yeah, that's all you can do, buddy. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, well, let me see here if I can drag him back down there. There he is right there. Team number 6. Hey, I got him. Woohoo. All right. And now I've got to move myself out of the broadcast booth and move myself back in it. For some reason, it messes up the audio. Well, all right. Here we go. Coming to the green, lap 34. Andy Brigante, Sean Stevens, Casey Pfeiffer, Vicente Guerrero, Stephen Miles, Brian Wang, Rick Sanchez, Kevin Freeze, Andrew Zanto, Zach Fritch, Gabe Butler, James Mayer, Andrew Schroeder, Anthony English, EJ DeBoer, top 15. Logan York, who we just talked to, they're in 16th. Lynn McNee, 17th. Mark Mann in 18th. Shane Posey, 19th. And Dustin Logston going to round out our top 20 here. We have lost officially 3 drivers. Paul Bojanek, Joey Beck, and Alex Green here tonight. So, but we still got a lot of drivers out there on the racetrack. Pace car is off and away. There's the Chevy Land Green. Big shout out to Bubba Winningham out there, the MaxspeedTV green flag sponsor. Of course, Bubba does a lot for OP as well. Bubba Winningham is just a great guy in general to talk to. Right there in the 66 Chevy Land truck. So big shout out to Bubba Winningham out there here tonight. Chevy Land dealership down there in Shreveport, Louisiana. So if ever anybody's in the market for a new vehicle, oh, we got one flipping. Believe that might have been the 06 of Zonto. Yeah, that was correct. I don't know. It looks like Freeze. Yeah. Oh, and he caught some air, and I don't know how in the world he kept that from going overboard, but he did. Good Lord Almighty. No yellow. We stay green. John Stevens, EJ DeBoer. We've got some side-by-side back here. Shane Posey, Logan York, Gabe Butler. Gabe looking, of course, to, try and capitalize and grab his first win of the season. A lot of drivers out here trying to get their first win. There are some trying to get more wins. They deliver. You got that right. Of course, if you live close by or you want to travel, then by all means, go down to Shreveport, Chevy Land, check them out. All sorts of them. I believe we even got some images right here I can show. Yep, there they are right there. Yep. All right, back up front. Andy Bergante. Dente Guerrero, John Stevens, still got single and double file. The double file is scary in itself. Well, when you get 3-4 wide here at iRacing Superspeedway, it can be carnage. Watching 3 wide though on the outside, the 74 of EJ DeBoer and Logan York working the outside line. One, trying to get up there, running up in the 4-spy right now. Just one truck at a time. That's about all you can do at speeds of 210, 213, 215 miles an hour. I mean, like Andy Bergante right there, speed of 214, 215 down into turn 1. Golly, that's fast. I just think if they ran the NASCAR cars at... Whoa, big wiggle by the 91. Might have got a little shove there by the 27 of Sean Stevens. That might have got him a little loose. But that's just caliber driving right there by Logan. Keeping that truck straight as possible. Getting it back under control. Giving a little blurp, I guess you could call it, and trying to stay in line. And it looks like the top 2 here, EJ DeBoer is going to lead his first lap here tonight. Logan right behind him, watching the outside though. Way on the outside is the 38. Of Thomas Lockwood getting out of the way, it looks like. But EJ did lead a lap, so that does help. EJ out bonus points wise. folks, 17 of you out there tuning in and 8 likes. Can we hit 10, 15 likes out here tonight for the OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Butt Kicker Unlimited Truck Series? Sponsored by Shane Warde out there. Now, Shane does not, or I hardly ever see him race on Saturdays, but I do know who Shane is. So big shout out to Shane out there if you're watching. Thank you for sponsoring tonight's race, bud. We do appreciate it. And Braden out there, rooting on the leader. As always. Right now, it's Shane. Gone. Right now, it's Sean, not Shane. Shane Warde, that's the sponsor. John Stevens is the leader. You're getting me all confused, Braden. Get to talking about one driver and then, yeah. All right, well, they are on about lap 7, lap 8, so about a lap difference. Still a couple of laps before we get to another round of potential green flag pit stops. Of course, a yellow will change that. We have another yellow. They'll definitely come down pit road. They are starting to go more single file, though. Lynn McNeese right behind the 38 of Thomas Lockwood. Lynn is on the lead lap up here in 10th. Unfortunately, Thomas, though, is 10 laps down, just right up ahead of Lynn McNeese. I think they're trying to find a spot down to the bottom here. Or at least Lynn might be possibly trying to find a spot down to the bottom. And then again, he could stay right there with Lockwood, but now he's going to come down to the bottom here, right behind Rick Sanchez and right up ahead of Kevin Curry. So that does leave Thomas out there on the outside by himself with no help. Let's see here if he can find a spot. Maybe. No, not going to be able to get down there. I think he's just going to have to fall back here unless somebody lets him in line. Getting back here to Bubba Winningham, Nicholas Wing, these two drivers, the last two on the lead lap. Nicholas is right behind him. Peter DeBorgia is the first driver 1 lap down, followed by Andrew Zonto, who is getting me all confused here. I thought for a second he was coming down pit road, but no. Looks like we do have Dane Posey. Black flag entering pit road here. Possibly speeding, unsafe pit entrance. I would say probably speeding. Yeah, man, that hurts. That's going to be a hold. Right, so coming to lap the 43. What did I have our next round of pit stops at? I want to see how close I was. I said 47, 48, so like Sean Stevens, Dustin Logston, Bubba Winningham, looks like Peter DeBorgia, a couple of drivers down pit road, Thomas Lockwood, Douglas R. Johnson, and Bubba is back out, so here we go. Big field coming down pit road here. See here who we can find. EJ, Logan, Andy, Rick, Steven, Andrew, Schroeder, Rick Sanchez, Lynn McNeese, and Rick Stebrands. All down pit road here. Now James Mayer all the way back to Gabe Butler. The top 8 have yet to come down. I would imagine they'll come down here pretty soon. I'll get to that here in a minute, Christian. Let's get through pit stops here first. Like English, Mayer, Freeze, Mann, Guerrero, Wang, Butler, Fritch, all down pit road. Rick C. Brands and Company coming back out. Kevin Freeze got a black flag coming down pit road, possibly speeding. That hurt. Unsafe speed and a super speedway just don't sound like that area, right? Logan York, E.J. DeBoer, Stephen Miles, Rick Sanchez, Andy Brigante, Casey Pfeiffer, Brian Wang, Anthony English, Mark Mann, James Mayer, rounding out the top 10. Of course, everybody is changing. But another round of, Logan, whoa! What happened to Logan here real quick? No yellow. He went way up high. Going back up live here, though, he fell all the way back to 7. E.J. DeBoer is going to be our leader. So, going off of what we've gotten so far, they should be coming down pit road on about lap 57, 58, then 68, 69, and then 79, 80, and that should be the last round of pit stops, if I did that right. Going off of 11 instead of 12. Oh yeah. It's the highest super speedway. Yes. Of course, from what I understand, this is not a real track. So. All right, Christian wanted to know how many cautions we've had so far. 3. 7 laps, 36 laps to go. We've had 22 lead changes though. So we're not done. We're not done with the lead changes. That will definitely go up as they are coming up on Kevin Freeze here to put him a lap down. He's by himself, no help on the bottom. Everybody's just going to go around the top. He is in the draft of everybody. He is the second driver now a lap down. Shane Posey even got around. So Shane is the first driver a lap down. Wag says he's back with a vengeance. Oh, C-Brands! Oh, no! Yellow is out. We kind of caught that. Sort of. What actually happened to Rick, though? Oh, he got loose. That's what happened. Oh, wow. Boy, he caught some air on that one. All right, let's get a face view on him. Looks like, yeah, he just got loose and tries to save it. But, man, when you're running at a high rate of speed like that, and that air catches the bottom, well, 84 Glenn McNeese had nowhere to go. He's going to get a little damage. Not much, but a little bit. And, boy, Rick Seabrands just goes for a ride. Another yellow is out. Now, this is definitely going to change pit stops. So, I would imagine we'll see these guys come back down. So, I'm going to have to delete my notes here. Rick working on his pilot's license hours. Oh, man. All right, well, it looks like Kevin gonna get the wave around here. He's gonna get back on the lead lap. Oh, Shane! Oh, sliding in his pit box. Oh, no. All right, well, let's do it. Let's go ahead and get him up here. We got to get the birthday man up here tonight. Well, happy birthday to you, Anthony.
Hey, what's happening,
Hey,
Joshua?
man. Well, you, I mean, for iRacing Superspeedway, man, been pretty calm out there. A lot of good battles, you know, some hiccups, but you guys are so close together. But, man, this has been a pretty good race. Of course, we're coming down to the, you know, the wire and, you know, potential, you know, fuel run. But, man, talk about it out there. How does it feel for you out there here tonight? And, I mean, how's the racing going?
Not too bad. I mean, truck feels good. Kind of just trying to be patient here. Survive the first 3/4 of the race, and then I think somewhere after lap 60, you'll see a lot of us start to get on that wheel and stuff. But oh no, ain't been too bad. Missed wrecks and stuff. You know, it's been pretty good.
Well, you're looks like you're up front right now. You already led a lap, so you got a bonus point. Got that going for you. Of course, you know it's all about that last lap, man. Now, y'all do potentially still have, I would say, at least 2 more pit stops, you know, in the books. But you know, yellows could definitely change that. Where do you see yourself, hopefully, you know, coming down to that final stint? Top 5, top 10, make a last-minute run up front? I mean, where were you hoping to be at?
At least with the group. As long as we don't lose the pack during the pit stops and stuff like that, you got a couple cars. I mean, the suck up and the runs you get in these trucks are just ridiculous. So I think as long as you're with the pack when you get to the time to, you know, crunch time or whatever, I think you'll be able to do something with it at the end. But
Okay.
yeah, just got to get in and out of them pits nice and solid, you know, no penalties and all that jazz, and just stay with them.
So 2 more questions for you. One question is, how hard is it to pass?
It's actually not that hard to pass. Like I said, the suck up, when you got somebody helping you, the suck up and the runs you get off these trucks, is pretty crazy. I mean, you get some good momentum going, and they're a little stale on the bottom or whatnot. I mean, you can almost fly right by them. So it's just having a partner or 2, you know, on your 6 with you going through it all, and I think you'd be able to do a lot. I mean, we'll see when it comes to like the last 5-10 laps when we're all pushing every lane hard, you know, then it might be a little bit more harder.
Yeah.
It'll be all about just finding the right lane and getting the right line through everything. But yeah, I don't think it won't be too bad a problem. I think right now it's just getting to that final pit stop without losing them or killing a car.
All right. Well, one more thing. How old are you today? Like 96?
Oh, Jesus, Josh. No, I turned 42 today.
Okay. Well, happy birthday again, buddy. Good luck down there for the rest of the race, man.
Thank you, Josh. Hopefully I'm talking to you here again later.
All right. We'll see what happens, buddy. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right. I had to pick on him. I had to pick on him. All right. So let's get back up front here. Casey Pfeiffer leading the way. Pace car is off and away here tonight. Casey blinking out. And the green is out. There's the Chevy Land green. Casey did lead a lap, but he has a black flag. Oh, and that's going to hurt because he is still blinking. And I think the black flag got cleared. It did, but he is majorly blinking, and he's going to have to pull back. I think Vicente noticed that as well. All right, well, as Casey continues to fall back here. Got Vicente, Stephen Miles, Andy Brigante, Jay DeBoer, Logan York, James Mayer, Rick Sanchez, Rick Seabrand, Zach Fridge, Brian Wayne, Lynn McNeese, Anthony English, Stephen Miles, Bubba Winningham, Gabe Butler, rounding out the top. Well, Gabe is starting to fall back here. Dustin Logston now in the 15th spot. Markman 16th, Schroeder 17th, Casey 18th, Gabe 19th, 20th. Gabe falling way back. Probably not liking what he's seeing. Maybe trying to pick up a teammate or two. But we got to get back up to these rounders. Looks like Vicente pulling way out. Here comes Sanchez. Sounds interesting, Eric. Have to figure out how to do it. I'd have to get with you on it, and we'd have to do it on a night that I don't have a broadcast, or I'm not don't have something to do. Like I play D&D on Mondays, and I play cornhole on Friday. So right now, the only other day I have available is Sunday. Brian Wayne is our leader. Peter DeBorgia right up ahead of him. On the lead lap. The last car on the lead lap. Logan York working the outside here. Lap 57. Ryan Wayne has a couple of laps of lead under his belt now. Caution number 4. Ooh, we got somebody coming down pit road here. That would be Zonto coming down. Oh, you're talking about doing it all in the same day. That'd be rough. Yeah, I think we'd probably have to do it in 2 days. But yeah, that'd be something to kind of talk about. Oh, a lot of wiggling going on back here mid-pack. Still up toward the front, though, inside of the top 10, top 12. A lot of wiggling. Woo! Logan taking it from the top side to the bottom. Almost took the nose off of Peter DeBorgia. I don't think Peter liked that too well. That would have been a Code Brown moment for me. And Logan back up to the top. Ryan back up front. Alrighty, 24 more laps to go. Still have about 20 minutes or so left. If they stay green, Logan way on the outside here. It looks like the Jets truck, the 48. That is Schroeder, I believe. Find him. There he is right there. Went up there with him. Now there's a lot more trucks on the outside line. Ron Wayne, Rick Sanchez, EJ DeBoer, Bubba Whittingham. Top 5, Stephen Miles, 6 as well. Side by side, 3 wide, even with Logan right in the middle. Call that the sucker hole because definitely Logan wiggled his way to the bottom here. Wow. Oh, how in the world he did that, but he did. Now Casey's still blinking back here. And that, man, that is not good. I don't even think it gave Casey. No, it did not even give him a lap lead either. Because I think he moved out like right when he crossed the line. So looks like we've got a driver coming down pit road. Not sure who it is just yet. Looks like Posey down pit road. Lap 62. Did write down the pit stops. Of course, we did see some drivers come back down to 63, 64 laps. Oh, big wiggle from Bubba. Good stave. That kind of put the 38 of Lockwood to the outside now. Bubba's going to have to figure out, oh, yep, and okay. Lockwood did get around it safely. And another driver blinking out here. Oh, no, that's still the 54. Oh, no, there's another one right up ahead of Casey that's blinking. I don't know exactly who that is. There's another one. Trying to keep an eye out on the blinkers. The lap 63, 64. They've been out here roughly 10 laps and now. Possibly some pit stops coming up. Mike Edgerton down pit road. Looks like Shane Posey is back out on the racetrack. So who will be down pit road first? Cannot pit from the top side. You have to be on the bottom. Out of turn number 4. Nobody coming down here. Up there. Don't know these guys back here. Doesn't look like anybody came down at all. So that's going to be lap 64. So possibly coming to 65 when we get some pit stops here. And then the next round will be around 74, 75 laps, somewhere around that ballpark. Kind of waiting here, folks. Still. Next time by the 20 more laps to go. Looks like, here we go, pit stops happening from the bottom. All right, who do we got? That would be York, Schroeder, Seabrands, DeBoer, Winningham, Pfeiffer, DeBourgeois, Shepard, all down pit road. Oh, and Lockwood. Can't forget Lockwood. He come down as well. 20 laps to go here tonight. Still at least one more pit stop, though. Looks like Wayne, Sanchez, Logston, Guerrero, Miles, Fritch, Brigante, McNeese, Mayer, Mann, English, Stevens. All down pit road, the rest of the group, the top 12. Logan York and company back out on the racetrack. Looks like Butler, Freeze, Wing, all now down into their pit boxes. Flash of fuel, probably no tires, I would imagine. Right? Yeah, they're going to have to come down at least one more time. At least. Ooh. Logan York, Andrew Schroeder. Now we're back here at around 13th, 14th, and 15th. Brian Wang and company coming back out onto the racetrack, but they're not even up to speed yet. You're going to see these guys back here, Peter DeBourgeois and company, kind of blow past them per se until they get up to speed. Still leading the way here as that group with Logan, or with Peter, coming up. Now, Peter is not on the lead lap, but man, he is bringing Logan York. Man, they just flew past everybody, basically. Maximum of 12 drivers. Kind of an IROC series type deal. Maximum of 12 drivers. Up 3 in points, 3 times 4 is 12, so yeah. 12 drivers. See, Matthew with Medlock here tonight, folks. All right, 17 to go. We've got York, Wayne, Sanchez, Fritch, Miles, Guerrero, Schroeder, Seabrands, Mayer, Mann, English, Bergante, McNeese, Logston, DeBoer, Winningham, Stevens, Pfeiffer, Posey, and Butler. That is our top 20. Still, we've got at least one more pit stop, and it's going to have to be like Eric, like you were saying there in chat. You know, hit, fuel, go, and hope there is not a GWC. I mean, it's got to be down to the to the T on this one. Single file throughout. All right, do a little ride along here, shall we? How about we pick on James Mayer here tonight? A little cockpit ride along here with James. 16 laps to go. You know he's full throttle. Man, just look at the banking on this track. 10 degrees on the front stretch and more than 30 into 1 and 2, and then of course 3 and 4, and then these bumps going into the corner doesn't make it any easier. I would say probably a good guesstimate on that would be about 40%, Ginger, of races into the GWC, about 40%. Last season, I would have to do the math on it. That's just an estimate. Eric's saying about half, so yeah, about 50% roughly. There are sometimes these guys will go green to checkered. You know, I've seen it happen. And then there's some races that these guys, and then there's other leagues that I do too, that, you know, you'd think that nobody got practice, you know. A lot of people say Superspeedway racing is easy and anybody can do it. Well, unfortunately, it's not as easy as it looks. Yeah, it's hammer down and go, but, you know, the slightest mistake definitely can, you know, it can be your night. So you really got to be careful. Of course, you know, you can be the ping pong ball or the ball that's in that machine, you know, you hit it. What's that called? You pull the lever and it launches it up, and then you have those paddles. Anyway, be one of those things. Or you can be like a wrecking ball. Yeah, we've only had a few. About 4. 4 for 9 laps, 13 laps to go. Taking a look here, so how long they've been out here on this run. 6, 7 laps, so they're going to be coming up on 7 to 8 laps here that time by. So they're going to have to come down pit road again here in about 3 to 4 laps. Yeah, you're wrong there. I think they're just trying to get set. I mean, nobody's really pushing the outside right now because they're trying to get ready, I guess, for that final stint of pit stops. Nobody's really onto the outside. Logan York leads the way, though. A lot of drivers, though, up ahead of Logan. As they are coming around, though. Here comes Rick Sanchez coming around as well to the top side. On the bottom is Peter DeBorgia, not our leader, followed by the 088 of Gabe Butler. Peter, Gabe, and Kevin are the last drivers on the lead lap here. They are right up here with the leaders, though. Brian Wayne now is our leader again. He is right behind Peter, Gabe, and Kevin. And you also have... Oh, here we go! Pit stops! Pit stops! The final pit stop! Sanchez, Fritsch, Mayer, Mann, English, Seabrands. Did I miss anybody? No. That is the drivers that came down pit road here for the final time. So 10 laps to go. The final pit stop. That's really going to put them at the bubble, though. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, we get a yellow. That's definitely... well, we get a yellow for GWC. That's definitely going to hurt. They'll definitely have to come back down. It looks like we've got one driver on pit road here too, Douglas R. Johnson. Mr. Doug. He doesn't like what I say his middle initial, but you know, it's in the driver bar, so I'm just reading it off the driver bar. It looks like Edgerton also down pit road. Well, you can save fuel, but can you save enough under yellow at a track like this, 3 miles long, to get you through if there is one? Here we go. Zente, Steven, Andrew, Logan, Bubba, Lynn, Andy, Casey, Sean, EJ, Dustin, all down pit road here for their final time. Followed by Peter DeBorge and Nicholas Wing here, who were actually up front, and Kevin Freeze, Dana Shepard, who were up toward the front. They are down pit road, so that kind of left. Oh, Kevin and Gabe did not come down. My bad. So Brian Wang stayed out with Gabe Butler and Kevin Freeze here. There's Gabe, there's Kevin, and then, of course, Brian. And it looks like these guys are going to come down now. Oh, is that going to hurt or is that going to help? That's going to be the question. All right, looks like everybody got it woed down in time. So Rick Sanchez, Jack Fritch, as we see drivers coming back out onto the track. These guys are already up to speed. 7 to go. Of course, anything can happen in 7 laps. Yeah, don't speed. Yeah, you got that right. Oh, Anthony English blinking out there. Is he back? Yeah, he's back. He dropped out for a second. I didn't know. Like Brian and company, Brian Wang is back out onto the racetrack, but Rick Sanchez, Jack Fritch, Mark Mann, James Mayer, they are all coming up to Brian Wang. Of course, Brian does have help, Kevin Freeze and Gabe Butler. You've got 3 trucks compared to 6 trucks. Yeah, something's gonna have to give here. Looks like Rick Sanchez and Zach's gonna go to the outside. That's gonna put Mark Mann, James Mayer on the bottom. Peter gonna also be on the outside. They're gonna stack up side by side out of 2. 6 laps to go. Still a whole lot can happen in 6 laps. Like Logan York, though, falling back here a little bit. Maybe trying to get some help to the outside. He's going to need more than help himself, that's for sure. They are... Well, they were 3 wide back here. Now they're side by side, single file. Up here's where we got the battle going on, though. Rick Sanchez, Brian Wang, Zach Fritch, Zente Guerrero, Mark Mann. That is our top 5 with 5 to go. And Brian Wang blinking there a minute. Gonna have to get back here on Rick. And it looks like Kevin got shuffled out. Now he's gonna have to fall back. That's gonna hurt. Kevin is 1 lap down, but I think he was trying to help out a teammate. Rick Sanchez. 4 to go. 12 more turns. and a long 12 more turns. Miles. FSP out there rooting on the number 5. And nothing in concrete right now. Just gonna have to sit down and talk about it, figure out how we would do it. Coming to 3 to go here, folks. Of course, if we get, you know what here tonight, that's up for GWC at 10th. Looks like Shane Posey down pit road here. So we do got to talk about it because we get a yellow. That'll set it up for a GWC attempt. We do have unlimited of those, all the way up to the iRacing 15. We don't want to see it. And I know there's a few drivers out here that don't want to see it. But it could happen as these leaders are catching the back end of a few drivers. Boy, man, they had one car. Oh no, here we go. GWC attempt number 1 will be underway as we get a late race yellow. There it is. And as soon as I say it, it happens. So these guys were coming around, or getting around, some lap cars here, some wiggling going on. Zach Fritsch, Peter Borgia, it looks like just some bumping going on here as they were trying to get through the pack. And I think what happened, oh yeah, it looks like the 12 might have hit that 40 here too. Oh boy, man, Zach was all over the tail of the 40. Oh, got him loose. And he was all over the back end of him, got him loose, and then hit him again. That got him loose, and then, well, down into the corner, hit the bump, and that's all she wrote. That is gonna pick up, oh no. Looks like Rick Sanchez. I don't know how in the world Brian Wayne got through that, but he did. Rick Sanchez going to be able to save it. Looks like Gabe Butler managed to save it. Oh, no. As we continue to go on here, looks like Rick and Gabe did get into the contact together as well. And then the 56 of Mike Edgerton just kind of nowhere to go here. He's going to hit the 40. And like I was saying, Gabe Butler and Rick Sanchez, they're going to end up getting connected together again. And, well, that kind of... that's a bummer. I was actually hoping it'd go green, but, well, you know how that goes. All right, well, GWC attempts 1 of question mark, because we don't know exactly how many we're gonna have, and we do know that they'd get 1 faster repair. I think everybody should already know that. Some drivers have had to use it, others did not. We have lost Mike Edgerton and Douglas Johnson here tonight, so we've lost a total of 5 drivers. We lost Alex Green way early out here tonight. Too early. And, yep, caution number 5. Christian, you all right? The Powder Puff Derby. I've called a couple of those in my tenure of broadcasting. Let me tell you, those are interesting, to say the least. So Zach Fritsch, Mark Mann, Vicente Guerrero, James Mayer, Logan York. Top 5 as of right now. Gonna have any takers down pit road? It looks like the leaders though gonna stay out. Looks like some drivers or a driver is coming down. Maybe another one. Oh, no. Okay. So, like, for a second, Brian Wang was going to come down, but he did not. So, Nicholas Wing did. Lights are off. GWC attempt number 1. Richman, Guerrero, Mayer, Schroeder, York, Logston, Miles, Brigante, and Stevens rounding out the top 10. OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Butt Kicker Unlimited Truck Series, round number 8, season 16, IRSS 250. Sponsored by Shane Warde. I did have to reset ATVO, so get that back up here. Oh yeah, they are fun. Yeah, the ladies get a kick out of it. That's for sure. Well, there's not very many women on iRacing. There is some, but there's not very many. And let me tell you something about the ladies that are on iRacing. They can will it just like 90% of the men can. So they're out to kick butt. All right, here we go. Pace cars down and away. GWC attempt number 1 here tonight. Coming to the green. There it is. The Chevrolet green back out. GWC attempt. Here we go. Number 1. We went green. We got to get back around. We got to take the white flag. We take the white flag. Whatever happens after that happens. Well, they wreck. We get a yellow. Well, guess what? We'll do it again. So how many are we going to have here tonight? 1, 2, 4, 10, 15. Throw your picks out there in chat. Honestly, I hope all we have is 1. But, got a lot of 3 wide coming up. Andy Brigante shooting to the outside, or is on the outside. Oh, wow! Good Lord Almighty, Anthony English! Oh, man! Somebody check on the 44! Whoa! Yeah, somebody check on the 44. He wasn't the only one, but yeah, we seen Anthony, boy. He died. Looks like him on the 81 got connected right there together. And, oh man, the 81 right back up. And then, of course, Anthony went bam, right up into the wall. Then it was on like Donkey Kong after that one. We got some action. Looks like Sanchez, Seabrand, Brian Wang. I don't know how in the world Brian. Looks like Shane Posey, Seabrand. Somebody check on Seabrands too, folks. Posey. Man. Oh no, looks like Sanchez and Seabrands has called it a night. Seabrands did have a fast repair, but he didn't get to use it. Sanchez did not have one. Oh, GWC attempt number 2. 15. We'll just go and throw the 15 up there just so everybody knows. Wow. I don't think that truck, I think that truck's soul left before it even hit. Honestly. Golly, that was a hard hit. Man. Oh, we got 11 likes out there, folks. We hit that 10 like mark. Then we hit 15. Got 18 of you out there tuning in. Still got some racing to go here. No interviews under the GWC attempts as we try to let these guys just finish out the race. Did you lick it already, Eric? You licked the like button? All right, well, it looks like, let me see here, the last time these guys pitted. Steve Vizente's been out here 11 laps, Sean Stevens 11 laps, Luigi DeBoer. The rest of the group, I think, can make it, but man, it's going to be close for Vicente and Sean Stevens. I don't think they can make it. But I have been wrong before, so we'll kind of see how it all plays out. Lights are still on. Okay, lights are off. Coming back to green, Vicente, Sean, EJ, Brian, Casey, Kevin, Zach, Logan, Steven, Miles, and Andrew Schroeder. VR mode. All right, well, wow. Did not want to bring that up on that screen. That's Firefox. I was going to bring up the schedule here for OP. So next week, we'll be at the new Daytona Night 250, sponsored by Andrew Schroeder for 100 laps. Then Talladega, Daytona, 08, and then to end the regular season, we'll be at Atlanta. Race sponsored by Shane Warde again. 120 laps there, and then we'll start, of course, the chase. But still a few races left to get to that. We've got to get through this one first. Second GWC here tonight. Remember, we'll go green. We got to get to the white. We get to the white. Whatever happens after it happens, we get a yellow. We'll do it again. Same as before. All right. 15 likes out there. All right. Green. Here we go. Chevrolet green back out. Vicente on the loud pedal. It's on the hammer stick. EJ DeBoer right behind him. Ooh, Casey blinking. Casey blinking. Brian Wang on the outside, out of turn 2. Casey still blinking. Man. What was that? Yeah. Not behind him. Well, Zach's probably not liking that. Oh, some wiggling going on. Oh, the 74 going sideways. Save it, guys. Living days. No, we're going to the yellow. Somebody went into the catch fence. Yellow's out. Oh, I think somebody else ended up. Oh, that was the 13, I believe. So what happened to Lynn? Really, what happened to how did it all start? To be honest. So the 74 of EJ DeBoer. Ooh, I think this is where it actually started. It looks like EJ got on the apron. Yeah, right there. So let's get a case side view of this. got on the apron, and then as he came back up, he just lost control, and then Casey nowhere to go, right into the back of him, and you know, it was kind of odd from there. Unfortunately, Lynn McNeese is going to end up catching, I think, some netcode contact. I say netcode contact because they would have made contact either way. Because right there, you see there's a gap between the 54 and the 84. And, yeah, definitely netcode, but I think they would have made contact either way. That set Lynn McNeese sideways. And as he's going sideways, he comes right, comes right back up into the 54. Andy Bergante, nowhere to go. Andy's right there. I think Andy, somebody check on Andy. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, man, that catch fits, man. Andy Bergante. Oh, man. Somebody check on Andy. All right. Well, we're going to go cockpit here with Andy, and we'll kind of give a perspective of what Andy went through. So if y'all get motion sickness, don't watch this. We're just going to kind of let it play here. And it happened so quick. There was nothing Andy Bergante could have done. Just let go of the steering wheel and let it go. Man. Well, have you ever heard of the phrase, Jesus, take the wheel? Well, he took it. All right, number 3. Well, the GWC starting to come out here tonight. Pilot's license approved. Oh, man. I don't think that is how you get the pilot's license, but, you know, I get what you're saying. So, Brian Wayne, 8 laps. Kevin Freeze, 8 laps. Mark Mann, 4. James Mayer, 4. I think everybody can make it. EJ DeBoer, 8. I think everybody can make it, at least. Well, Brian Wayne, Kevin Freeze, and EJ DeBoer can definitely go at least one more. Now, I don't know if they can go another one, but they can go at least one more GWC. We need it. But we are on number 3 GWC here tonight, so a total of 7 cautions. Wags for 16 laps, 35 lead changes. Now, I did say 10 yellows. I didn't say anything about GWCs. I just said 10 yellows. That's all I said. No. 16 laps. What are you thinking, Wags? Or do I even want to know? GWC attempt number 3. Same as before. We'll take green. We got to get to the white. White flag comes out. Whatever happens, happens. Yellow comes out before the white. We'll do it again. Nothing. Brian Wayne, Kevin Freeze, Mark Mann, James Mayer, Miles, DeBoer English, Fritz York, and Winningham. That's our top 10. All right, pace car is off and away again. And Chevy Lane Green back out once again here tonight. Oh, man. unfortunately, they're starting to drop like flies here toward the end of the race. They've got a handful of drivers though still out here, and some drivers are even getting their laps back with the yellows. On the back stretch here, flying down here in the turn number 3. We've seen this before. Down into 3 and down into 4. But can we get to the white this time? Out of 4. Side by side, no yellow, we stay green. One more time around, here we go. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by nobody, because we don't have a white flag sponsor. Nobody time, yep. Sure is. All right, who is it gonna be? Oh, man. James, TJ, Kevin. Oh, Anthony into the wall hard. They're wrecking. We're still going. James Mayer up front. He is gonna win it here tonight at IRSS. First win of the season and a huge wreck behind him. Wow! I think somebody died again. Man, oh man. All right, well, congratulations to James Mayer on the victory here tonight. Of course, a lot of people call him Jim. That's his name. I just call him James because that's what I know him by. But congratulations to Mr. Mayer on the win here tonight. Man, oh man, what a race. All right, well, James is going to burn it up here on the front stretch here, folks. We'll get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show here in just a second. So hang tight. We will be right back. Alrighty, folks, we're back. We've caught up with the top 3 here tonight. Of course, we're going to start here with our 3rd place finisher here tonight, Vicente Guerrero. Of course, Vicente, I do want to congratulate you first and foremost on your finish last week. I know, 3rd place again, man. That's 2 in a row. But hey, good points night tonight and last week, man. But man, tonight, man, this track 3 miles long, dude. It's tough, it's fast, it's wicked. You know, things happen so quickly, you just don't have any reaction time. So, man, talk about your run out here tonight. You're leading some laps, 13 of them to be exact. And, man, 3rd place, buddy, after a big pile up back there. We got to hear from you, bud. Awesome job.
Yeah, it was, you know, that last caution that came out, I was unfortunate. I had to come down pit road and get some fuel and started towards the mid of the pack, and had a good run coming to that line, and then entering, I think, turn 3 there, it got a little sketchy and everybody was losing it all over the place. I don't know if I got a little bit of net code, got me loose too, got turned into miles there on the bottom. And then I was just trying to hang on to it and not wreck the truck and avoid the wrecks.
Avoidance, I think, was the key here tonight, coming down to really toward the end of the race. And then, of course, these GWC attempts. Just seems like we got to the wire. Everybody got through their, last round of pit stops. Nobody really wanted to pit. Track position, so key here. But of course, when you're out there, 9, 10, 11 laps already, Vicente, you're taking a huge gamble on fuel, because y'all can't go very many laps on fuel.
Yeah, you can't go very much here at this Superspeedway. I think it was like 14, 13 laps per load. So, I mean, yeah, it's and then even under pacing, I was very close to that last one before, taking that risk. But I mean, here it seems like you need at least 1.8 at the line for that restart to have enough for the green and white checker.
Wow.
Typically, like on other super speedways, I think it's 1.3, between 1.3 and 1.6. So yeah, yeah, that's unfortunate though that that wreck happened there at the line. I was hoping for maybe a chance to get it at the line, but it is what it is. I'll take a podium.
Hey, take another podium. Yeah, I unfortunately wasn't able to make it. I tried to make it last week, and it wouldn't let me into the lobby for some reason. It was saying it was closed. I did, we did post the images on from last week, but yeah, it wouldn't let me in. So I don't know. It wouldn't let me under any driver at all. There was no watch that I could watch it under. So unfortunately, I just couldn't make it last week. But things happen. So
yeah, I hear you. You can't stop that. But I did jump into the podium, winner's circle, and then see if I could get an interview. And I was like, man, I'm not getting pulled up. Where are you at?
Yeah, I wasn't here. But hey, third place here tonight, buddy. Awesome job. 2 in a row. From what I could see, I didn't go back any further. Just went back to last week. So right now, we're just going to look at it 2 in a row. Still looking for that first win of the season. Of course, next week, Daytona, new Daytona Night 250, sponsored by Schroeder, man, 100 laps there. Of course, Superspeedway racing. What do you like about the new Daytona? What do you dislike about it? And, what do you expect going into that race?
I expect a lot more, hard racing, being fast and staying clean. The trucks are fun there, so can't wait.
All right. Now, I guess we'll see what happens next week. Awesome job out here tonight, Vicente, buddy. Go celebrate your third place here tonight. Any final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go do that, bud?
Yeah, I want to thank you for broadcasting. Can't wait to watch this one back. I want to thank the admins here for OP for what they do. And I want to also thank Team Buttknicker for letting me jump in their Discord and run with them tonight. And obviously, Team Nightmare Esports.
All righty. Well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Yeah, it was an interesting race for sure. Pit stops made it even more interesting. So, awesome job, bud. Go celebrate third out here tonight. I'll throw you down in the Team Buttknicker Esports room. You can move yourself where you want to go. I don't know exactly where you want to go. So, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, bud. All right. Well, I'll get him back down there to the Team Buttknicker Esports team. And, of course, we're going to get down here to our second place finisher here tonight. Mr. Kevin Freeze down here. And, of course, he got out of his truck. I don't know if he did that on purpose or if he just forgot. But
what?
Well,
what?
You got out of your truck. And I usually try to get your truck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, there you are, right there. So we'll get you before the big pileup happens. How about that? Well, we got to talk about it, Kevin. Hey, you led 8 laps. You started toward the back, 21st. You know, it was quite the race out there here tonight, buddy. IRSS, pretty tame for what it could be until we, you know, really got down to the wire of it here tonight, man. Talk about your racing, you know, and your moves that you made out here tonight and the struggles. We got to hear from you, bud. Talk about it.
Yeah, I decided it'd be a good idea to speed on pit road.
Oh God.
And it wasn't even on entry, it was in pit road. I was trying to get in front of Mark to get to my pit box, so I was pushing it just a little bit too much in the wrong spot. So that got me a lap down, eventually got the lucky dog, then couldn't catch up to the pack in time for the restart.
Oh.
So fought the entire time, got the lucky dog again, and luckily when I got the lucky dog, I filled the tank up and was able to stay out when everybody else had to go in, so I cycled up to the front. Yeah, other than that, it was a pretty good race, I think.
I mean, and it could have went south. I mean, unfortunately kind of went south for, you know, several drivers out here tonight. Now, you were out here 11 laps here toward the end of it. We got to talk about fuel because, you know, I noticed a lot of drivers coming in about 10, 11 laps, maybe 12 laps into their run. About how far could y'all go? Could y'all go 13, or was that like pushing it?
If you saved, you could. It was a fuel race for the entire middle section of the race itself. Just trying to save as much as you could. It was going to be really tight for some. I think after the one caution, it was like almost a perfect 3-stop race, if I remember right. And that was the pit stop that I screwed up.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so, I mean, it all worked out, kept me out of the whatever happened, somehow dodged some of the crazy wrecks.
Carnage.
So, yeah. Other than that, I love this racetrack. It's a lot of fun to drive. It puts a lot in the hands of the drivers, especially coming into pit road, because you can pit road entry and exit, because you can make up or lose a ton of time, and you can also do stuff stupid on pit road like speed. So yeah. So it's one of my favorite tracks on the service. I wish we ran it more. I wish we ran it on Mondays still.
So it's a driver's track, basically.
Yeah, I love it.
And, well,
it's so much fun.
Yeah, this is the only time y'all are going to this track this season. So, you know, and it, you know, for what it was, you know, the wrecks came toward the end of the race. They wasn't, you know, throughout, you know, the whole race. They came toward the end. Mainly GWCs is what they were. So, you know, they came toward the end. Usually, you know, that's what you would see, and that's what happened here tonight. So, great racing by all you guys out here tonight. It could have been a lot worse, you know.
Yeah, it was a pretty damn good race.
Yes, it was. Well, you know, next week, you know, we go to New Daytona, 100 laps, Superspeedway racing. You know, it's back to, you know, 2.5 miles instead of 3-mile track. How do you feel about it?
Daytona's a fun also challenge on pit exit there. But other than that, I mean, it's the same stuff we do. Everybody should be pretty comfortable there and should put on a pretty good show.
Right. Well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. P2, good points tonight for you. So good, you know, looking at it here, it looks like I don't have you in top.
Yeah, I've missed a bunch of races, I think. So, yeah, I come up, show up, have some fun.
But you're not doing the Saturdays full time.
No, I'm only Mondays full time. The rest, I'm here to have a good time.
Just whenever you can make it.
Yep, pretty much.
All right. Well, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Final thought, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your PT, bud.
Yeah, thanks to the admin who bust their butt behind the scenes, and shout out to the drivers and all my teammates tonight. I mean, Gabe came back there, helped me, and then we were working our butt off trying to help Brian before that caution came out, and then yeah, I mean, pretty good show by everybody.
Yeah, it definitely was a very, very good race here tonight at IRSS. I really enjoyed it. So go celebrate your second here tonight, buddy. We will see you hopefully next Saturday.
All right. Thanks, man. Have a good night.
You too. Well, alrighty, folks. Well, that is gonna bring us to our winner here tonight. He pulled it out, and all he needed was one lap. That's all he needed.
That's all we need.
That is all you needed, James. It has been a while since you have been up here, buddy.
It sure has.
And, well, what a way to get it. You know, IRSS, man, it came down to the wire. You led that one lap, the most important lap. So you got the bonus point, you got the win, all in one lap. So, man, the Red Hot Franks was red hot here tonight, buddy. Talk about it. Talk about the ups, downs, struggles, the pit. We got to hear, man. You know the drill.
Yeah, no, you know, I like this track. I like coming here. We usually run pretty good. You know, if you can keep a clean truck and be there at the end, that's the goal. You know, so that's why, you know, that's all we need is one lap, and that's the lap that counts. You know, stayed pretty clean all race. You know, we got bumped a couple of times checking up for wrecks, but that's okay. We didn't have too much damage, so we were clean. You know, huge shout out to EJ there for that push down the backstretch. He gave me a heck of a push, and I feel so bad. I got pretty low on entry there, so I'm sure that messed him up. He deserved a better finish, but a huge shout out to him for that push.
Yeah, I kind of got it slow-mo here. So, you know, but yeah, man, that was a big wreck behind them. And, and, you know, you being up front or one of the drivers up toward the front, you know, all you can do is just hammer down and go. You can't worry about what's going on behind you, you know.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin anybody else's race though. So that's I'll take blame for that one. I got low there. Yeah, so I know he followed me down, and but I appreciate that push. That we're not. I'm not here talking to you right now without that push. So.
Yeah. AJ really, boy, he black rifled you. he gave you some coffee on that one. How was pit road here tonight for you under the green flag conditions?
You know what? It went better than I expected. You know, the truck brakes pretty well. So not as bad as some of the other cars trying to pit here. So it actually went pretty good.
All right. Well, awesome job, man. First win of the season. You actually get the banner now above your name going into next week. So I love adding in the new ones. I do that every week. So you'll have that first win above your name. That way everybody knows who has the wins. I do that for the fans. That way they know. And here's that drop that you was talking about when you went low. And then of course mayhem ensued. Anthony died again. So, you know, but you know, I mean, you're after the white flag, you're coming down to the wire, and you know, Anthony's car just gets destroyed on that one. But you know, you got to do what you got to do. So but you know, you'll get that above your name. Fans will see you got the win. So you got the lock in per the starts. You also got to finish, I believe, up in the top 24, I believe it is.
I think so.
According to the stats, of course, you came in tonight second and fourth, so I think you're doing all right. So
it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
I mean, I think overall for not being here at IRSS for a little while, I think we ran a good race.
Yeah, it was fairly clean. Could have been a lot worse, but man, you guys kept it clean. Good battling out there. Unfortunately, you know, IRSS is known for netcode, and I think we had a few of that here tonight. Well, but it, you know, you're gonna have that on any track. So, but you know, overall, it was a great race. Of course, Daytona next week, the new Daytona, 100 laps, no stages, straight up racing. You got the win out of the way finally.
Yeah, finally. Been a while.
Yeah, been a while. Going into that race now, got some momentum. What's kind of the game plan going into the new Daytona?
Yeah, it's the same as always. We want to be there at the end. You know, being there at the end is what counts. So, you know, try to keep it clean and try to be there at the end. That's all we can do.
Is it going to be, you know, trying maybe to help another teammate per se, friend get in, or is it just going to hammer down, try to go for another win?
Well, of course, I always want to help the friends out. I owe EJ one now, so if any chance I can get to help him, if I'm around him, I'm going to help him. And yeah, of course, we want to get as many of those guys I'm running with in as possible. They keep this fun. I have a blast running with those guys. That's mostly why I'm here. And so, of course, do all I can to help everybody else out.
Yep. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Awesome win out here tonight, buddy. Final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory out here tonight at IRSS, man.
Yeah, just a shout out to everybody at OP that's keeping these races going. All the guys I'm running with in the channel on Saturday night here, they keep it fun. It's pretty lighthearted in the channel. Everybody's having a good time. A lot of laughing and joking going on. So shout out to those guys for keeping it light. Of course, you guys in the booth put on the show, and everybody that was tuning in tonight, we appreciate it.
Oh, we had a really good turnout in chat. 15 likes here toward the end. Still about 10 watching right now, but everybody usually heads out during interviews. Nobody likes to listen to the interviews, so, they like watching the race and then hear me scream and lose my voice. So, that's that's what they like. So, of course, watching y'all race, too. Without y'all, dude, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Yeah. So, big shout out to y'all for putting on the show. Because, man, some races, I'm sure y'all been there, be like, oh, man, why did we even do this?
Yeah, some of them get pretty messy. But,
yeah. But other than that, it was great. It was a great race out here tonight. All righty, buddy. So, awesome job. Go celebrate, and we'll see you next week.
Sounds good. We'll see you.
Yep, see you, bud. All right, well, that is James Mayer out there here tonight. I'm going to have to move myself again because I don't know what in the world goes on with Discord, but for some reason it does, the voice stops working. But anywho, we got that fixed. Now we can get down here to the unofficial results, for the giddy admin stuff they have to do. Eric. Yeah, we know you like listening to the interviews. You're usually here whether you're here or not. Whether you're talking or not, you're usually here. So, but anyway, the unofficial results, putting in the admin stuff they have to do here tonight. James Mayer grabbing the win, his first win of the season here tonight. Awesome job by James on the win. Kevin Freeze there in second. Vicente they're in third. Of course, last week he finished in third. This week in third. What is he going to do next week? Who knows? He might finish third. I don't know. Looks like those third places, though, for Vicente are becoming every week thing here. Sorry, Vicente, but, you gotta be real, man. So, but third here tonight. Awesome job. Stephen Miles there in fourth. Brian Wang in fifth. Gabe Butler coming back in sixth. Bubba Winningham, awesome job there in seventh. Good points night. Nicholas Wing in eighth. Lynn McNeese ninth. And Casey Pfeiffer in 10th. Even with all the blinking Casey was having here tonight, still managed the top 10. Andrew Schroeder in 11th. Zach Fritch in 12th. Mark Mann 13th. EJ DeBoer, with that push there that he gave James, and then what, the thing that happened there, Anthony going into the wall, dying again, the big wreck that happened. Y'all seen it. Y'all know what happened. Unfortunately, that sent EJ back, and, it'll be a top 15 for EJ, but I know that's not the finish he wanted to get, so 14th for EJ here tonight unofficially. Anthony English died twice out here tonight. He'll finish 15th. Logan York in 16th. John Stevens in 17th, Peter DeBorgia in 18th, Shane Posey 19th, Dana Shepard in 20th, Dustin Loxton 21st, Andy Bergante in 22nd. Oh, I think I said Anthony. Sorry, Andy. Rick Sanchez 23rd, Rick Seabrands 24th, Andrew Zanto in 25th, Thomas Lockwood 26th, Mike Edgerton 27th, Douglas Johnson 28th, Paul Bojanek 29th, and Joey Beck 30th. And unfortunately, Alex Green was out like way early here tonight, and they're in 31st. But again, our winner here tonight will be James Mayer here this evening. Tomorrow night, the CFM Super Speedway Monkeys in action right here on MaxspeedTV tomorrow night with Stephen Lane. If Stephen is filling up to it, of course. We'll see kind of what happens there. I'm sure he'll get with those guys and, talk about it. That's between him and them and not me. But if that does happen, it will be right here on MaxspeedTV at 8:45 Eastern, 7:45 Central, right here on MaxspeedTV. A big shout out to everybody out there in chat here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. 15 likes out there here tonight. Big turnout. And everybody chatting it up out there. We do appreciate it. So, but that's going to do it here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.